ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
4th down, here's Daniels. He finds him beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Krosky-Merritt on his own read. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down give to Krosky-Merritt. Got the give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Panthers 60, Panthers 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Daniels to throw on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Irving on 2nd. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
180.
Pressure coming. Baker. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
That's complete, Mike Evans. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
At the Commanders' 14-yard line.
Send up the screen here to Godwin. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could go in underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. To the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18.
Now Daniels off the play action. Headed out right. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Buying some time right. He's taking a shot down the side. He lays out for it and makes the catch. And goes to the hurry up here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. Ertz reels it in. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
26-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning.
It's 2nd and
8. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krusky Merritt. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Lions.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion. Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Here we go. Bronco leading.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left.
Let's go.
Now Daniels on 4th down. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
20.
First down, here's Baker. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Go quickly here out to Godwin. This one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and
8. Run. Good.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are finally stopped on the return. And they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments.
Okay,
so
ready?
is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19 Tigers.
Daniels from the pistol. Running right side by McLaurin. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Now running out of the pistol. Krosky near it. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
13-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and then brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Play action now. Daniels escapes the pocket. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll throw it. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Third down and 9.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. To the air on 3rd and long. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Reaches the 35. Shoves one away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels fits it through the middle. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Working quickly here. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Hits his running back. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. And that delay of game certainly ups the difficulty on this third down. They need 7. He's back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for Washington. First down.
60.
First and 10.
To the air again. Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He goes right back to Samuel. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now trailed by just a point in the fourth. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed.
And it's no good. What a time for a miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this fourth quarter. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Mayfield now. Blitz coming. Out left and Otten makes the ground. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33.
180.
Mayfield to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Downfield to Godwin. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead to 7. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
14. Commanders 6.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Moore with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Out of the gun, Daniels. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. Big shot is hauled in. Peter inbounds. Oh, what a play! It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Commanders trail by 8. First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up 1st to 4. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Sixty Bison.
Here he is to throw. Flush out now to his left. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready, set.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Daniels going to keep it. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Go.
Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Back to throw. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. He'll look to throw it. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And they're still up, Brock. He brings in the touchdown, and now they've got a shot to force overtime.
Touchdown, Washington.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
Here we go, here we go.
And in motion, out of the slot.
Street. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. We're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Complete to Cade Otton. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers winning here in Tampa. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're... Do you have the time?